here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Cat Goddess. Here I'm going to be speaking all about spiritual awakening, the Apollo, the Kitty Cat Apollo, the Sun God. All about spiritual awakening, the journey to deep inner knowing and coming back home to your soul, which essentially is what a twin flame journey is. It's about the journey within, to learn to love yourself and trust yourself and know thyself fully, as well as deeper high vibe, soul tribe, soul connections, and all about what happens on a spiritual awakening journey. So if you're new here and something resonates with you, be sure to like, comment, share the video, so that it can reach everyone that it needs to reach. And so, I have never pulled this many cards before. Actually, I don't always pull my cards. I do pull some of them. However, it's the ones that are revealed to me from my spirit team, from my divine masculine counterpart, from my soul tribe. I have soul tribe as well in the spiritual realms. I'm very highly connected into the spiritual realms. Actually had a reading from an amazing sister that resonated with me that said, it's like you're working 2 full-time jobs. In the 3D, you are this, you work and you do spiritual healing, but in the 5D, you're always working as well in the higher realms. So it's like you have two full-time jobs in the day and the night. Turn into a demon slayer at night, you guys. But I wanted to share a bit of the tarot reading that I pulled last night with you guys here for messages for the divine feminine rising, as well as the divine masculine counterpart and higher vibe soul connections. So, that being said, one of the cards that was revealed to me, which was the 31st card, and I'll look up that number in a minute, 31, was the Two of Wands. So that twin flame meaning is same thoughts, same goals, same dreams. Just give me a moment to see what message is coming through here. You're aligned and on the same path, and you may also be feeling a growing sense of twin flame telepathy in your connection. So that's what this is standing for. It's also standing for choices, right? Because you have your destiny, which you can decide upon, and then you have your fate. Yes, I believe I wrote a song about that called One Gaze. Don't walk away from your very own fate. That's crazy. I wrote that back in 2008. I was 18. But it was very relevant to what I'm going through right now. So just take a moment and bring to mind what you would like to focus on, and I'm going to send you some soothing shamanic high priestess activations and soothing waterfall waters before we get into the reading. So just take about 7 real deep belly breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to be doing this reading a little differently. So I'm going to call upon the winds of the east. Imagine purple, golden light swirling around you clockwise. Earth from the north. Waters from the western quarter pouring down like a waterfall. frustrating, jealousy, lust, and love emotions from others. All haters, because when you shine really bright, you will have haters. Some are blatant, out in the open, and some are in disguise, but as divine feminines rising, you will see through absolutely all the lies, which is a blessing and a curse. And so we're going to go to fire from the south, fueling your fire, transforming, metamorphosizing, rising like a phoenix into all your heart and soul desires, not caring what people think, black and white, right and wrong, society, conditioning, just trusting yourself, your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your own inner knowing, going back home. Gathering hands in sacred circle. We are the 144,000 chosen ones. Deep, deep breaths in and out. Okay. So, there's no way I'll get through all 31 of these cards on here. However, I'll share some of them. And then if you would like a more personalized reading from me on your spiritual awakening journey / twin flame high vibe soul connection journey, please comment below personalized reading, or feel free to follow me on TikTok. I'm on there as Sassy Cat Goddess. I'm also on Instagram as priestess_LW. And so I'll drop those links in the comments as well if it lets me comment. Okay, so the first couple cards I pulled last night was Four of Cups upright. Oh, you guys, I just dropped a new song called I'm Committed to Myself. I really channeled this on my birthday, 7/17, for the Divine Feminine Rising, for that twin flame connection portal that happened on my fucking birthday. How divine on 7/17. Okay, this stuff, yeah, right, gets the reading now. So, there's a message coming through from the Divine Masculine counterpart directly to the Divine Feminine through the cards of Hello. Come here. So the sun god wants to walk the sun. So you have to appease him and rub his head. Here, Apollo. He's like a fierce lion, but when you rub his head, he's calm. So with the Four of Cups and the Emperor coming through, what messages do these have specifically for the Divine Feminine Rising? Your Divine Masculine counterpart wants you to know, I see you. I hear you. I feel you. I support you. I'm here for you. Spiritually, astrally, emotionally, mentally. So although in the 3D realm things can look very illusionary or deceitful, Divine Feminine, this 7/17 portal energy is urging you to fully commit to yourself. Fully commit to yourself. Because I know it's easy to say, like, I love myself, I trust myself, I'm here for myself. But when I say fully, what I mean by that is releasing all the bullshit that was fed to us throughout our lives. Every condition, every judgment, every backhanded comment, everything, like, that takes really, really deep inner work. That's why you'll always hear me say, go within, take what resonates, you're going back home to your soul. Which essentially, everyone knows on the twin flame journey, you and your twin flame are one soul, inhabiting two bodies. So you are one consciousness. Right? So separation's a lie. The illusion you see in the 3D reality, it's all a game that's being played. watching a movie. I'm sure a lot of divine feminine risings can relate. So with the Four of Wands, and then I just got the message 444, 144, next to the Emperor. Let's see what deeper messages these cards have. Because I picked up on some messages last night and didn't record them yet. And my Leo rising kept me up all night, partying, recording my song. Cancer was like, I'm tired. Cancer sun, Leo rising was like, come on, you know it was fun. Don't tell me that wasn't fun. So with the Four of Cups up right here, reunion is coming faster than you can imagine. However, Divine Feminine is calling you to fully commit to yourself first, because you are mirrors. And when you fully commit to yourself, since you and your twin flame counterpart are one, that actually means you're fully committing to your soul, which is also, ding, 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 your twin flame counterpart. Like, it's really simple, you guys. The law of attraction does not apply, and all that stuff's great and wonderful for everything else, soulmates, business, life, love, whatever, but the twin flame journey is ancient Zen wisdom and knowledge. It's about going within. Simple. Once you go within and you balance your energies and you become balanced and you heal divine feminine, you're healing your divine masculine side right now, becoming more structured and aligned and balanced. Your counterpart is going to mirror you and also go within and start their healing and ascension process. The yin and the yang. When you pull, your counterpart will automatically push. And vice versa. Divine feminine, if you push too hard, which I'm sure you know, your counterpart will pull the buck away. Okay, so it's really simple, you guys. I'm doing these readings to help give messages, but I have to give you the tips on what to actually do, because I know the struggle and I know the deep, deep-hearted pain that comes with this spiritual awakening journey to realize who is your twin flame, who is your high vibe soul connection, and what's what, and also release the labels. Just release and surrender control. Release the titles. Just flow. Okay, my song's about that a lot too. So that was a really long message, but I felt like it was necessary. And whoever's listening, I highly know and feel that those who need to hear it will find it, or it will find them. Because that's how the universe works. The universe conspires to take us and rise us higher and higher. Right, Colin? And so now I've got the Magician in reverse with the High Priestess upright. Boom, chakalaka. This card let me know, Divine Feminine, that you are literally the magician of your life. Your power is so potent. It's so potent. As well as your divine masculine counterpart's power. Together, y'all's power in the spiritual realms is so potent and strong that it's literally causing the planet to heal and shift. And there's so much happening on a spiritual level. That's why you may feel tired in the physical reality or spacey sometimes, because you're doing so much work in the spiritual realms right now. Yeah, so upright, this card is like power, influence, willpower, resourcefulness, skill, ability. intellect, psychic powers, concentration. So when it's coming up in reverse, it's letting me know that you're not using your full abilities. There may be some untrustworthiness coming through and a lack of mental clarity. So divine feminines, this is telling you to be careful as well, not to miss opportunities coming your way. Don't allow any self-doubt, any of the old paradigms and conditioning of the mind to stop you from seizing the moment. And when I refer to divine feminine rising, remember that I'm talking about both polarities, divine feminine and masculine, and of course, it's not always gender specific. Now, when I refer to divine feminine, I'm more than likely referring to most women. However, it has been reversed in some connections because the polarities exist within us all. So, just take what resonates with you. And so, be careful who you trust. Watch out for deceitful and greedy people, and be careful who you trust with this card in reverse. Again, divine feminines, you are going to run into people hating on you for no reason because your light is just like, and your divine masculines as well. Not everyone is prepared or ready to deal with their demons. Even people who say they are, remember that. Not everything on the surface is accurate. Always trust your gut. And your old spiritual path may not be suitable for you anymore. Now may be the time to explore a new spiritual path and clear out any old belief systems or practices that are no longer working for you. You may have a particular spiritual skill that you get to discover and explore. It's also a warning only to use your spiritual power for good, of course. So, explore, discover the unknown. Release the fear, because you are born fearless leaders. And when you do, the high priestess says, you got this, we got this. She's like, Ace, it's in the bag. Sister, brother, remember who you are. I was just loving his head wraps. He's like, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. He was like laying in my lap like a big baby. So, how do you get a lion to stop being so damn defensive? Just right their head. Rock them, apparently. So, oh my god, the high priestess. Desirability, unattainability, mystery, sensuality, spirituality. You have a thirst for knowledge, divine feminine. You're mysterious, subconscious. Higher power, creative. Yeah, so it's saying divine feminine, this is indicating you'll be highly desired by more than one person. People find you irresistible. And also, pay attention to your dreams and the signs and symbols the universe is sending you. And it is time to trust your instincts. One more time. Trust your instincts. And go with your gut feeling. Yes. And this is also combined, with your intuition and mystery and sensuality combined with common sense. Be careful who you discuss your finances with. keep them on a need-to-know basis. People ask a lot of questions sometimes. Be careful of their intentions. This happened to me yesterday. And she was like, I probably shouldn't be asking that. You know, people do that. They'll say something and they already know they're doing wrong, but then they'll be like, oh, I probably shouldn't, to try to kind of be like, persuade you to be like, yeah, it's okay to tell me. Catch those underhanded comments and manipulations, because, hello, you're a high priestess, you catch everything. So don't let people get under your skin. My boundaries were tested twice yesterday, actually, guys. Just giving you guys some examples here. I no longer drive really far to take my table to work, and I have my own space. I also do massage therapy, Chinese acupressure, as well as the energy healing modalities that I've mastered over the past 5-6 years. Well, many ancient lifetimes. But yeah. Anyway, so she was just like, oh, I wish you could come here and da 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 da. Like my old self was like, oh, I empathize, I get it. I really do. But at the same time, my highest self, my new self is like, Lindsay, girl, listen, Mooncat Goddess, we're not driving an hour away, bringing our equipment, working, that's a whole 4 hours of our time for $70. I'm like, what the fuck? No. Keep your boundaries firm, you guys. Know your worth of your work. Like, people drive all the way to me because I own my worth and my value. And I'm like, hey, I run 3 businesses. Like, I don't have the time to drive and cater to everyone's house, right? If they really value my time and energy and services, they'll come to you. That's the whole lesson of don't chase, attract. When they value your time and energy, they will come to you. Just keep your boundaries firm. You are a busy, powerful leader and businesswoman. Divine Feminine, I feel like this message is for any Divine Feminines rising that are also working on your businesses. Really set your standards high. You set the standard for them to follow. And if you don't, people will play on your heartstrings. It's just the way it is. They'll take your kindness for weakness. And oftentimes, they're not purposely doing it. They're unintentionally traumatized and going through things. However, be mindful that entities come through people who aren't fully awakened and healed. Be very mindful right now with all these spiritual and psychological attacks. Okay, so the other 2 cards that I'm going to read here, I feel like I'm just going to read the 8 for this reading, keep it short and sweet, and then I'll get into the other cards on my own here, because, like I said, there's no way in hell I'm going to read all 31 on this one call. But like I said, if you guys want more personalized and in-depth reading, or a breakthrough call for me for quantum leaping, I'm going to drop my Instagram on my YouTube here so that you can message me there if you feel like it resonates with you and you'd like some further assistance. My personalized readings, when it's like a lot of cards like that, like 17 cards or 77, if you want, we can discuss prices if you're interested in that. And so I pulled I was like, we moved. Ace of Pentacles and Knave of Wands, right? How dare you move? I was comfortable with it. Serene relaxation. So, and guys, if I'm kind of talking about random things, I am going on 3 hours of sleep. So So it is worth it. Ace of Pentacles, financial new beginning is coming your way. Divine Feminine's rising, new financial opportunities, new job, new business, money, investment, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation. Woo! With the Ace of Pentacles, I love it, with the literally the star and the pentagram upright in the middle there. You know, the light and love version, not the evil satanic hell that's being caused all over the world. So it represents new beginnings and prosperity. It's a very good card to get in a tarot spread, as it signifies starting something new, which will be positive for you. You should be feeling very optimistic when this card appears, and whatever you need to do to stay optimistic, be it listening to music, dancing, taking a break like I did last night, listening to my favorite music, partying, dancing, recording my music, which to me doesn't feel like work. It was my first love, music and writing. Poetry has always been something innately in me since I was like 13. I started really writing. I've always been singing and dancing since I was a little girl. So what is it for you that brings you that innate joy and happiness? Go back to that and integrate it into your now. That way you can stay optimistic and in that childlike joy. Even when circumstances in the 3D appear catastrophic, deep down, you hold the key to change it if you want it. It indicates you will be ready to make your dreams a reality. The time is coming to manifest your goals, achieve your dreams, and realize your potential. You'll be motivated and ready for that challenge. I love that. That's spot on. Spot the fuck on. So just turn your power all the way the fuck on. Like, what would happen if you did that? Oh, that reminds me of when my water broke and I realized that to open all the power in the house, you turn it to the left. To close it, you turn it to the right. And how like the grid of water and like the power box is similar to like your spine. When it's on, it's all turned towards the spine. When it's off, it's like outward. Like as within, so without. It's just crazy. My whole house needed a reset too. And you guys, spiritual attacks happen a lot when you're the divine feminine rising, but your team will take hell and turn it into heaven. You just have to fully trust and fully commit to yourself and so in your soul's purpose. With the Knave of Wands coming through here, and also this Ace of Pentacles is giving me another message: death of the old you, rebirth of the new. There's a lot of deaths that need to happen within to birth who you really are meant to become. This is for the divine masculine. Your divine masculine counterpart in the 3D reality divine feminine is currently going through a lot of deaths of the old ways of being within and healing fully, still on their healing journey. As you heal and rise, they will continue to mirror you and do the same. Yin and yang. And with the Knave of Wands here coming through, right beside it, that was a funny message. So the Ace of Pentacles is like a skeleton with a cross of bones underneath. And like your divine masculine counterpart wants so bad to be free as well, like from the system still processing things. But once they do, they are literally going to take those skeleton bones and be the master of their fate. Like, use what was thrown against them, the stone thrown against them, to rebuild with you, divine feminine, with this dragon, and the next one here with the bones underneath the skeleton head. Yeah. Wow, really awesome messages coming through. I need to start looking at the pictures more because they give me messages too, like the emperor with the staff, with like the moon stone at the top, and then the four of cups is red and silver, where the magician is like black and red wings, and the high priestess, she has one hand on the earth with purple and blue, and the moonlight behind her. She's connected, as above, so below. Stepping out of your comfort zone is the only way to really know and grow. So yeah, with the Knave of Wands, right now you're undergoing literal death of the ego, death of the ways of the mind, of the old, to birth in the new way of the new earth. Actually, you're birthing in the new earth on a collective level here of being back in your soul. I don't think the world's ready, y'all. They better get ready. Yes, we're rising. Time for their demising. That's what's coming through here. Yes, you are fearless. Once you experience all of these old ways of being deaths, you are a fearless, confident leader. You're energetic and rebellious, open-minded, free spirit. You finish what you start. You have success and you take risks because you're living from the heart. So this indicates travel coming up for you in your future, divine feminine. And your divine masculine wants to sweep you off your feet. Again, you're going to have multiple opportunities, so it's really up to you. It doesn't appear that it's up to you, but it is. It's up to you what you decide, because you have faith. But remember, no matter what's fated, it's also destiny and choices that take you to where you're meant to be. So, will you decide to go within, or will you decide to live a lie? The choice is yours. Open your third eye. I think I'm trying to write a song while I'm doing the reading. So, that was really cool though. You guys don't mind me again, I feel a little everywhere right now. And so in a spiritual context, you've recently discovered a new spiritual path or practice, divine feminine. You will be throwing yourself into it with gusto. You're enthusiastic and energetic at the moment. Don't be too hasty. You know. Take your time. Don't injure yourself by rushing too fast with all the activities you're involved in at the moment. Hello. Smack in the face for me. Like, I'm resting today. And that's what happens. My Leo rising will stay up all night to make me rest. She's like, you're going to take a day off. So we have the Knight of Cups coming through with the Two of Cups reversed. So take a few deep breaths and let these resonate. I had to write that down. Will you choose your destiny or keep living a lie? The choice is yours. Open your third eye. Boom. Third eye activation. Free healing. So, Knight of Cups with the Two of Cups reversed. So the Knight of Cups message coming through here. Wow, I love this picture. So, looks like a vampire, like priestess of the night with black and red hair, with the light coming down from the right and the darkness on the left, down to light and darkness in that background. I really resonate with this picture. Like, she's been chosen. A lot of us divine feminine rising high priestesses on a spiritual awakening journey or twin journey, we are giving a lot of magical gifts, talents, and abilities, and we're chosen. And so again, it goes back to, yeah, we have free will, but when you are chosen, like part of the 144, your fate is that much deeper, and you're here on a mission. You're here on a mission. So again, the death of the ego self, the human ways, the conditioning, you're chosen to go deeper, and that is not for the faint of heart, and it is very painful, and at times can be very alienating. However, divine feminine goddess is you are not alone, and even though you feel and have felt your whole life that you're misunderstood, your divine masculine counterpart message from his highest self wants you to know that you are seen, you are loved and accepted for who you are, and you're a shining star. So, okay, stars can't shine without darkness. So the Knight of Cups coming up here, that's a very deep message. I loved it. So don't be too hard on yourself, divine feminine rising. You deserve to take it easy. Talking to myself here too. We deserve to take it easy and reflect and rest. And when you're in that flowy space, that's when the miracles come. And that's when you actually get more done than when you're frantic and rushing. Oh, that reminds me, getting things done, you guys. I have more continuing education courses to do for my massage therapy license. However, there's only a few left, and I've been kicking ass with it. So you have romantic proposals, divine feminine. Again, take your time. And it's a time to take action and follow your heart. This swept off your feet thing keeps coming up. So if someone wants to sweep you off your feet, definitely your divine masculine, whether it's a higher vibe soul connection or a divine masculine counterpart or both. Like I said, divine feminine rising, you are becoming so magnetic and at one with yourself, that you're attracting so much to you really fast. And you should be feeling healthier soon when this card appears. Your health should be on the up. It's very accurate. There's a lot of messages coming to you from Spirit, so pay attention to the synchronicities all around you. If you're seeking to develop your psychic abilities, this is a very good omen. It's a strong indicator. You already have the natural gifts you seek. Like I said, just go within. It's all there, waiting for you to realize and remember who you are and see through all the lies. And so the ones who are going to be coming to you, Divine Feminine, are going to be very romantic, emotional, caring, gentle, chivalrous, warm, a peace lover. So they may have some sort of water sign influencing them, such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a message I'm getting here. And so Divine Feminines, the more you keep focusing on yourself, I know it seems counterproductive in the 3D reality of everything we've been taught of, oh my God, you're running out of time. Time is a fucking illusion of the mind, and it's all bullshit anyway. Like, we're limitless beings, we're timeless. We're fucking timeless and infinite. So again, take your time. Go within. Remember who you are again. And as you go within, everything will align all around you. It'll be like magic. For example, it'll just happen. Things will just happen that didn't happen before. You won't have to push for it. You want it, you release the expectation or the outcome of it, the expectations. You just fully love unconditionally yourself and others from the heart. Easier said than done, but it can be done, and if you need help with it, let me know, because I do coach on this as well. I'm adding that into my coaching because I've mastered this. When you go within, everything around you will come together and you won't have to push for it anymore. It'll be pulled in. It'll happen like magic, and it's actually really funny to watch the paradigm shift, to watch how once you were pushing, and they pulled away, and then now you're pulling, and they're pushing, and it's just funny, because again, everything's a mirror, and not just twin flames, and not just higher red soul connections. Everything in your life is a mirror, like the 7 mirrors. You guys have heard of those theories. But yeah, and with the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's funny because as the Divine Feminine is rising, we went through this whole struggle of, oh my God, of questioning, oh my gosh, what's this, what's that, how's this going to work, what's that going to do? And so when you go deeper within and you master yourself, it is funny, because you're like, everything just happens effortlessly, and you just flip your hair, and like, I'm sassy God, and I got this, and I know what's going on. You might not know. I know what I know, and that's all I need to know. That's what intuition is, guys. It doesn't make sense. It isn't gonna make sense to your mind. It's soul level. It's just, you know what you know, and that's that. People my whole life, how do you know this? I just know. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm shining light to your demons. But I don't say that. I just do. So guys, anyway, with the 2 of Cups in reverse, I need to take a nap. 2 of Cups in reverse. I'm gonna go pan for myself. Unity and love upright. So in reverse, what's that telling us? Oof. Feeling some roadblocks coming up for your divine masculine counterparts, you guys. Just harmony going on. masculine counterpart, and with you, divine feminine, remember your mirrors. So the higher you vibe, the less you're going to resonate with lower vibrations, and you're going to be extremely sensitive to them too. So divine feminines, if you've been feeling extremely sensitive and overwhelmed, that's why, because the higher you vibe, the more you go in the spiritual realms, the harder it is to function in the physical reality. But this can come through as losing friendships or separation or breakups or unhappy couples and arguments. There can be a lot of things disrupting, like a volcano in the 3D reality, because you are ascending. Simply, that's what it is. You're vibing higher. And so, how to get through that? Try your best to keep as high boundaries as you can while you're going through your awakening. But ultimately, what's happening is you're shedding everything that needs to be shedded so that you can awaken. And often that requires a lot of solitude with yourself. And so in a health context, this can be causing disharmony, stress, or tension, which is why I say work on your boundaries, because it can cause you headaches. Oh my God, yes. And guys, when you are around lower vibrations, it bothers your head, amen. High blood pressure or chronic fatigue. Try to resolve imbalances to work on the health and limit your interactions with things that have a negative impact to the best of your ability. And or cut off what needs to be cut off. Just, sometimes the last level of your healing journey is just telling people to fuck off. So, y'all, I keep it 110, and so things are going to fly out of my mouth now and again. But that's what keeps it fun and interesting, spontaneous, right? And hopefully entertaining.
Spontaneous like this
room. Bored with just constant talking. But yeah, on a serious note, it can indicate you're disconnected from love and positive energy the universe is sending you. So you may be finding it more difficult to connect. So try meditation or energy work to bring yourself back into alignment with your spiritual path as needed. And know that you are going to require more self-love, care, and tenderness as you're shifting, literally quantum leaping and shifting paradigms and fucking dimensions. And, that's a whole lot of heavy to release so fast and to shift. So be patient and gentle with yourself. And know that you don't have to see exactly how it's going to work out, because the mind always wants to see how. But faith says, I just know. Intuition says, I just know. Your heart says, we just know. Right? Your soul says, if both of you would just align and quiet the mind, I lead the way. So, quiet the mind. Easier said than done, but it can and will and needs to be done. So, if you're having issues with thoughts getting in your way or sabotaging you, become aware of them and do something consciously to uplift yourself and change your thoughts. You change your thoughts, you change your feelings, you change your actions, you change yourself, you change your life, you change the world. Sometimes I don't realize how much of a big impact I'm making, and everyone around me is like, wow, you're so amazing, like, you're so strong, you're so inspirational, and I guess I'm still in awe at the universe, at everything that I'm blessed with, right? And so that's a good thing, though, because you need to stay humble. The best leaders are fearless and humble. We're not, constantly, oh, look at me, I have this, I'm that. They're like, yeah, I can't take all the credit, right? Because it's a team effort. So you'll be able to notice, if you pay attention and you're quiet, people's true colors will present themselves through what they say and what they don't say. Because remember, high priestesses, you were like a fucking radar. When it comes to intuition, I said that to someone once. I'm like, my radar. And radar, I'm like, yeah, I'm golden intuition. Like, I just know. So there's been a lot of things in my life where I just knew when people questioned and judged and tried to tell me what to do. And look, you don't tell Leo risings what to do, okay? You don't tell cats what to do. They'll do the opposite every time. We're rebels. And so the thing is, you guys, the point I'm trying to make is that you're more powerful than you realize, and you're making a huge impact. You're making a huge impact when you're serving from your heart and soul and being out of the ego and mind of, me this, me that, me this, and you're like, nah, it's all of us. It's the collective. It's the collective effort. It's source. It's universe. I've been chosen. The best healers go through so much hell before they reach heaven. Because you really can't see the light until you've been in the dark. So listen to the wisdom and inner knowing of your own heart. Tune out all the outside influences. Sit with yourself in the dark. I love sitting in the dark. It's when I get my best messages. And I've leveled up a lot. There's a lot more chakras than 12. There's a lot that's missing in the pages, but it'll be revealed to you the deeper you go. So on that note, I think that's a great way to leave this. And I want to close with a little prayer. Now I want you guys to know that I am not religious. What I mean by that is I don't conform to any specific religion. I'm so spiritual. I see truth and lies in everything. There's a little truth and lies in everything. There really is. I want to read this one passage here. So because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him, I will protect him. Because he knows my name. And this has to do with your angels, Archangel Michael, your guides, source, God, universe, whatever you resonate with. But just know that when you go within, you will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at midday. Remember, warriors, spiritual warriors, 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only look with your eyes and see the recompense of the wicked, because you have made the divine your dwelling place, whatever you resonate with, the Most High, who is my refuge. No evil shall be allowed to befall you, no plague come near your tents. For it will be commanded his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. So I recorded this passage here at low point. It's Psalm 91. And like I said, there's truth and lies in everything. So I'm here to be love. I am love. And remember, you are love too. Religion is just another tactic they use to pin us against each other, separation, divide and conquer, old ancient history. It's been done so many times. I'm so over it and all the lies. So yeah, again, religion, politics, time, gotta do things at a certain time, all the pressure, all the stress. It's all just to keep you stuck and sick and yeah, keep you from figuring out the forbidden knowledge that is actually the key to your freedom. That's something told to people, but it's not. It's all like a backwards game. Topsy turvy. It'll drive you insane until you figure it out. And then, but wait, there's more. All right, you guys, I'm done rambling. I love y'all so much. If you hung on through this whole fucking hour, you're awesome. Thank you for your support and love and appreciation. That's why I said I'm only doing 8 cards, because my readings are getting more in depth and I seem to want to talk and teach more. So I need to definitely integrate twin flame coaching, spiritual awakening coaching into my expertise and field. It just keeps growing because we're limitless, we're abundant, we're multifaceted goddesses and gods. I love you all so much. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for listening. If you resonate with this, again, just drop it in the comments, like, heart, love this video, share it, so it can reach those who it needs to reach, because this journey is very tumultuous and it can get dangerous if you don't have answers. You can become suicidal, you can become depressed, you can become anxious. So, forever fighting that, standing up for that. And yeah, if you'd like a more personalized reading, just drop it in the comments and let me know. And I'll put my Instagram link on here as well. Peace, love, and happiness, and prosperity to you all. Blessed be. Remember, you are all chosen and divinely selected and protected by Archangel Michael. So it is.
Isn't this beautiful? It's a gift to me from my animal spirit guides.
Balancing your giving and receiving, awakening to all your gifts. As you give from your heart and soul, you shall receive. As you give from your heart and soul, you shall receive. As you give from your heart and soul, you shall receive. 3 times 3, so may it be.
Blessed be. It's raining and the sun is shining outside. It's amazing. Accept miracles and magic. Anything can happen.